Hello everybody, and welcome to Bull Technology. No game has quite had the run that Minecraft has, and no game has had a greater effect on me personally than this incredible game. But recently, the community has turned, and dozens of viral videos have been created that heap, scorn, and ridicule on both Minecraft and Mojang, Minecraft's developer. So what happened? Is Minecraft truly headed on a downward spiral, and will it soon fade into obscurity, or is the community's negative PR simply a minor setback in a long road to success? Let's find out. This isn't a Minecraft history video, but some brief history is needed. Minecraft's development began almost 15 years ago, with the first live version of the game releasing in May of 2009. Early versions of the game had little features, but the seeds of something great were certainly there, with many dubbing this game as a digital Lego sandbox. In its infancy, Minecraft's development was solely led by Marcus Pearson, aka Notch. In September of 2009, survival mode was added to the game, and the game slowly progressed through the alpha and beta stages of the game. It was around this time, 2010 through 2011, that I was introduced to the game by my gamer stepbrother.
Okay, prepare to witness a history.
As the game's development continued, the community was largely supportive and optimistic, with the notable exception of the rumored torch burnout suggestion by Notch. And this optimism and support continued through the official release of the game in 2011. Even though the game was in full release, updates were still continuously released for the game, adding an abundance of new features. Minecraft would encounter its first major controversy in 2014 with end-user license agreement changes that ultimately led to the game's sale to Microsoft, but more on that later. The game continued to add features over time under Microsoft's ownership, and by this time, Minecraft had been made to run on almost every platform. Several changes and updates to the game would spark significant controversy within the Minecraft community. Some of these changes include the Microsoft account migration debacle, the 1.19 chat reporting feature, and most recently, the numerous compromises of the Caves and Cliffs update. As mentioned, Minecraft has come under controversy before, and Minecraft has also experienced times of interest and times of disinterest. But it's clear that many in the Minecraft community aren't very happy right now, and this time it isn't necessarily a specific feature or update that's causing all the hate. So what's really going on? Well, since there have been quite a few Minecraft hate videos, it's important to classify the various issues and complaints that these videos raise, and there have been quite a few. I should mention that all of these complaints aren't the same. As White Light espoused in his video, there's no universal critique of Minecraft, but these videos do raise similar points. And here are 3 or so issues that are mainly raised and all similar. Many of the videos claim that Minecraft is quote-unquote changing, and this is, in their view, negative. Many of the videos also claim that Minecraft has become boring, and this is a new kind of boring that exists with the game. Lastly, there are many videos critical of the game's recent development, especially in the wake of the infamous Caves and Cliffs update. So let's examine each of these issues one at a time. First, the claim that Minecraft is changing. There have been countless videos released with titles all claiming that Minecraft has changed or Minecraft's identity has changed. This video, simply titled "Minecraft Has Lost Its Identity" by, I assume it's pronounced Diesel, raises that Minecraft's visual appeal and aesthetic has changed over the years and that Minecraft has quote-unquote lost its visual charm. This video also claims that Mojang's approach to adding mobs to the game has changed, and overall the game has lost its quote-unquote original identity. This isn't the only critique with this common theme though. This video by TechQGS titled "Minecraft's Atmosphere is Changing" also raises several issues over change. The main complaint of this video is that Minecraft's worlds have gone from having a feeling of aloneness to having a feeling of being inundated with generated structures and signs of life. There have been scores of other videos all addressing this issue of change, but let's address a few of these complaints for now. Part of Minecraft's appeal, at least to me, has always been that it is an almost unlimited sandbox, and almost anything is possible with the right mindset. And the idea that Minecraft has lost its quote-unquote original identity is, in my view, a very nostalgically coded mindset to have. What really defines what Minecraft's original identity is? Minecraft is, after all, what you make of it. Visually, Minecraft has changed, but this is to be expected of a game that has endured 15 years of updates. People just getting exposed to the game today will view its current graphical identity as their view of what the game should look like, just as Diesel or I may view alpha and beta versions of the game as what we should perceive the game to look like. I myself am not fully adjusted to the complete retexture of the game in 1.14, but I don't see the addition of new blocks with new textures as impeding on the game's quote-unquote original identity. As it relates to the critique of recent mobs being lackluster and not significantly adding new playability, this is a valid critique. But I would add that mobs too and their loot have changed over time. Diesel speaks highly of the creeper and early mobs added to Minecraft, but in these early iterations of the game, these mobs dropped limited loot, and this loot had limited usage. It stands to reason that mobs added today may drop loot in the future that has significantly more usage than it does now. This is just a small example, but phantoms were originally added in 2017, and a year later in 2018, they were given the phantom membrane drop that could be used to repair elytra. A fairly useless item, admittedly, but an improvement nevertheless. The critique of Minecraft's structures and feeling of loneliness also appears to be nostalgically coded, and this is something that TechQGS even admits toward the end of his video. But the trade-off that he discusses in his video between a world of life and a world of loneliness is one that I feel most players are perfectly content with, myself included. I personally have spent years upon years playing on multiplayer servers where there is inherently plenty of life, and this has augmented my playing experience. And for those who wish for a lonely Minecraft experience, there's always older versions of the game. So has Minecraft changed? Absolutely. Minecraft has, is, and will continue to change. This is the nature of anything over a period of time. There will always be a group of players who long for days past. In the real world, I'm sure you'll meet plenty of people who nostalgically reminisce about stick-shift cars, analog clocks, and physically bound books, but things have changed. Time marches on. One of the reasons why Minecraft has stayed relevant all of these years is because of the constant release of updates and changes to the game. Few other games have released consistent updates over a long period of time like Minecraft, and remained relevant in the way that Minecraft has. If Minecraft had remained in its alpha, beta, or release 1 point whatever states, would it really have lasted this long and remained popular? I think we should all sit with that question for a bit. There's also a claim that Minecraft has become boring. This is the subject of the videos titled Minecraft's Progression is Awful by The Geek Factor, Why Minecraft Isn't Fun Anymore by Jet Starfish, and Why You Don't Enjoy Minecraft Anymore by Musey. Yeah, are you noticing a trend yet? And there are plenty of other videos similar to this, most of which are regurgitated clickbait with cash grab sponsors, but anyway. A lot of these videos claim that this boringness arises from Minecraft's quote-unquote progression problem, which you hear a lot about, and Minecraft not adding enough features and significant changes over time. First, this issue of progression. I think the best video encompassing these complaints with nuance is the Geek Factor's video. His video is very thoughtful and well placed, but I have an issue with this idea of progression being hijacked as a new critique from many within the Minecraft community and to the subject of many videos. If the issue is Minecraft's progression, this is not a new issue, and this certainly isn't the reason why Minecraft is boring or not fun anymore, because mining and crafting have been core basis of the progression since the game's existence. Also keep in mind that for many players, such as myself, the end goal isn't simply to get a beacon or full netherite armor, it's to do all of the other things that Minecraft can do. Building a stunning base, erecting a portal hub, taking on massive farm projects, and strategically taming animals are all components of my progression in Minecraft. This is something else that I wanted to touch on. Minecraft's progression, given its sandbox nature, is in the eyes of the beholder. Unlike many games, Minecraft doesn't simply go from point A to point B. Players never have to go to the end, or kill the Ender Dragon, or acquire netherite if they don't wish to. And they can still have loads of fun. Take my small, private Minecraft server as an example. We defeated the Ender Dragon and acquired full netherite within the first 2 weeks of the server being online. Yet we still continue to play for months after because there are other goals that we have. We've created our own sense of progression, and this is something that Minecraft allows players to do. I'm not saying for all people this is the best system. It's just a point I would like to make as to how I approach the issue. This is absolutely the most coherent and valid critique as it relates to Minecraft becoming boring, this idea of progression. And many of the other videos that claim Minecraft has become boring are simply, as previously stated, very clickbaity videos with confused points. Many of these videos seem to want Minecraft to add all manner of things to the game, while others claim nostalgically that Minecraft of years past was significantly less boring. You can see here the kind of bind that Minecraft is in. Add significant new content to the game and suddenly the game is becoming bloated and boring. Add smaller levels of content to the game and suddenly the game's development has become lazy and yet also boring. I would just like to sneak in a point here before we move on. A lot of these videos that claim older versions of Minecraft were better than now either neglect or contradict themselves with this point. Minecraft was new back then, and it isn't now. Things that are new to us are exciting and engaging in a way that older things typically aren't. This is why updates keep Minecraft relevant. There has also been all manner of videos criticizing the recent development of Minecraft and recent updates. I've touched on this a little before, but videos such as How Caves and Cliffs Lasted 3 Years by Not Very Andy and Is Mojang Getting Lazy by Jet Starfish have released with varying criticisms and commentary of Minecraft's development and updates. Not Very Andy's video is perhaps the most well done on this issue, and he raises the idea that Minecraft's updates have gotten bigger and bigger, and therefore the ability for Mojang to deliver has been diminished. This is most noteworthy with the over-promising of the Caves and Cliffs update. I would certainly agree that it is important for updates to be of reasonable size and achievability. We need our updates to be delivered in full, and Mojang certainly shouldn't overpromise. But as Not Very Andy points out, it seems as if there's quite a bit of pressure on Mojang to push for bigger and bigger updates. This is a problem, and again, it gets back to the bind that Mojang is in. They need to keep people happy by releasing big and feature-filled updates, but they also have to be careful not to overpromise. It's a difficult balancing act, made especially difficult when considering how large Minecraft's player base is. Let me be clear, Minecraft and Mojang are worthy of criticism. I myself have been critical over the years of games and their publishers, but what's odd about this situation is the pure volume of criticism over a small period of time over a number of issues. Some of these videos are well produced, succinct, and they argue their points well, but others simply heap scorn and ridicule in a manner that begs the question: how much of this Minecraft hate is fueled by clickbait and popularity seeking? I'd say quite a bit. If there's one common trend, it's that most of these videos accumulate views in the numbers many times more than their channel's subscribers. I've played Minecraft for over a decade. There are many, many issues that I personally have with the game, but when push comes to shove, I absolutely love it. I've gone through periods of interest and periods of disinterest with the game, and there have always been changes and updates that have absolutely infuriated me. But somehow, I always find myself punching one more tree. This isn't the first time that Minecraft has been popular to hate on. I vividly remember the confused anger over the end-user license agreement changes in 2014, and the rightful anger over the chat reporting system just 2 years ago. But time marches on. Praise will come, and anger will come once more. And as this cycle continues, so too does Minecraft's development. And so too will I find myself punching one more tree. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to make my very own Minecraft hate video. Just kidding, of course. Be sure to leave a like, a comment, and definitely subscribe. And thank you all for watching.